Y'all, my kids wanted canes for dinner tonight, so I said let's make it. These are all the ingredients I used to season up the chicken and marinate it, as well as season up the flour. Here's the marinated chicken with all those good seasonings. And there it is, fresh out the refrigerator, sitting at room temperature, ready to be fried. I have some cornstarch. I'm adding that to the chicken. It's gonna make it like a sticky kind of batter on it. Here's an egg. I'm gonna crack that egg on it. We're also gonna mix that in there inside the chicken. And the best tools to use are your hands, guys. Get in there, work it out. Mix it well. Just like that. Next, it's time to create the batter, the dredge, the flour dredge, and the batter. This is the flour dredge. So this is flour going into the bowl. If I had to guess, maybe a cup and a half of flour, some garlic powder. I use this on everything. I put a generous amount because I like garlic powder. My next seasoning I'm pouring in here is going to be some Tony Satchers. I cook everything with that. A little accent. Yes, I do use accent. I cook with it. I grew up with it actually. My mom used it, so I use it too. And here's some pepper. And of course I was sneezing. Like they say, if you're not sneezing, it's not seasoned. And there you have it. Seasoned flour dredge. I gave that a little mix and stir to make sure it's all incorporated. All those seasonings are all incorporated inside there. Now this is something I saw on YouTube, guys. They took the seasoned flour, maybe about 3 tablespoons like I just did here, and they just added a little water just until it got thick. Not thick as pancake batter, but just a little bit thin, a little bit runnier than pancake batter makes. And they use that as the batter. I said I have to try it. So this is what I'm doing. I'm trying it out. And y'all, this was like a real batter. So I was like, yeah, no egg needed, no milk needed. It was like a regular old batter. So then I take the chicken and I'm going to dip it in the flour, as you see here. Shake it off. Make sure it's coated. Then dip it into the little batter. Let that drain and drip a little bit. And back into the flour. And you are going to do a double dip of the flour. This creates that nice crust, crunchy texture that you love, especially when you get canes. You have those crunchy bits and crunchy little things. You see all those spaces and gaps? That's what's going to create those good crunchy bits all over your chicken. So this is important. Make sure you do dip in the flour. Coat it on both sides. Give it a light shake. Dip it right into the batter. Let it drip just for a little bit. Back into the flour. And kind of press it on there. Squeeze it on there. And then give it a nice shake right at the end. And it's going to create those nice little crunchy bits that you love to eat when you get fried chicken, either from Cane's, Popeyes, Church's, wherever you like to get chicken from. And yes, guys, I learned this on YouTube. I am a strong student at YouTube University. I attend there often. And here I am just showing you again how that looks. And I'm putting it, didn't have it on film, but I am putting it on a wire rack to just let it sit there and let the flour sit there and adhere to the chicken before I fry it. So I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. But that's what I'm doing, reaching over on the side there, is I'm putting it on a wire rack to kind of let it hang out, and there you have it. There's the wire rack, and you see how it's starting to look like it's not as floury, kind of like a palish color. That's what you want. It doesn't leave a lot of flour in your grease, and it makes the crispy, crunchy texture on your chicken just the best. Chef's kiss. And so now it's time to get the chickens right on in, get those tenders right in the hot tub, and scoot it over, make room, make sure they're not crowding each other, give them a little space and room so that they fry very nicely. And look at that, guys, just beautiful, beautiful looking chicken. And of course I had to make some waffle fries. I didn't have crinkle fries, but you can make whatever fries you like. Regular cut fries, curly fries, waffle fries. It's your choice. I had waffle fries. My kids love them. And look at there. Look at that tender. That's a good looking tender right there. Delicious. And look at those crunchy bits on there. That's from that extra shake of that flour. I'm telling you guys, you gotta try it. It makes the best crust on your chicken. It's not Cane's, but it is Kim's. And now I'm making our homemade cane sauce. It's so easy. It's so easy. So you just get mayonnaise. I don't know the measurements, guys. I was just eyeballing this. We got the mayonnaise. We have ketchup. And guys, I have tons of ketchup packets in there. That's why I'm using those. I haven't bought ketchup and I don't know when. I have tons of ketchup packets, so I just use that. And I just use a little bit of soy sauce, just a little bit. The rest I poured in my jar. And then of course my famous garlic powder. Gotta use it, gotta have it. And black pepper is the key ingredient in this sauce. That is what seasonings that you see in the cane sauce. That is the key ingredient. And I will have to put all these ingredients in probably the full out recipe on in the description below. I'll try to get that in there for you guys. And you put the black pepper in, and you give that a good mix and stir, and you stir until it is smooth, nice and smooth, just like that. And now here's the taste.
Dip your finger just a pinky into the sauce.
She is going in for her taste test.
How is it? Yeah? You like it? She went in for a second. Did the recording. How is it? You like it?
Good. it tastes like cane.
It tastes like cane? Yeah. Thumbs up. Oh, she went in for a double dip too. Thumbs up. Yeah.
It's not Cane's, but it's Kim's. Bye.